Hi friends, it's Sarah from Ruffles and Rain Boots. I had this design that I put onto a wood piece, but I found a terracotta clay pot in my craft room and I wanted to see if there were any settings for terracotta in the system. There are not. So let's try them. Before we get too far into this, I don't put fluff in my video and I tend to just go as I would run through the process. If that's too quick for you, you can go to the YouTube settings by going to the cog and choosing playback speed. Anything above the word normal will slow this down. I'm going to put in some garbage settings here for a quick little thing, and the reason is because I saw in the release notes we can copy and paste settings now. Look at that. See, those are different, and then paste the settings. Oh, okay, that's really going to be nice, but not for this project. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to go down to curved surface engraving. I am not using the rotary. That's a Lego jig. Don't listen. There's so many benefits to this jig. Okay, so now even though I'm going to use the same design, I'm only going to do curved surface engraving on each part separately. So for this first one here, I'm going to measure. If you've never seen this screen, there's an entire tutorial right here on it. And what I'm doing right now is I know that I'm going to need a wider versus a taller because I'm on the brim of the pot, right? So this is just guesstimating. And the best part about guesstimating is once you select this start framing, you can actually just see it right here, right? Make sure it's lined up. You can move your jig if you don't have a fully placed jig. Once you have that, you hit this stop framing, and then you get to the measurement of density. I always add at least one row, and here it will go through and it will automatically mark the little dots. You'll see it in the laser as well as here. This is sped up a little bit. It took 19 seconds. Once it's clear of that screen, it'll automatically populate to your curved surface. Now, I think that looks really, really good, but you do have two measurements up there that you can kind of tweak. Now, I need to unlock everything because I want to move it all and keep the same perspective for now. So I'm going to just pop this into place. You see how our canvas is now this really tiny little thing in the middle. That's what we're going to use. So I'm just going to lock one and make sure I have my auto snapping in place just because that'll help me position everything. You can see the lines when we move things. Now I'm actually going to put some real settings in. Do I know if these work? Did I run a material test? No, bro, I did not. But this is going to work, I promise. I think. I'm guessing. But let's just see. These are my settings. You can copy them, whatever. I'm going to process this. This is all the blue light. We're not going to use IR for this. I don't think that you want that slowness. Okay, so here it is. If you watch my engraving on an Easter egg video, you can see it's going to start from the center and work all the way to the outside edges, and we're done. Now, I'm going to leave it in place because I'm just going to hit, when it's done, it took 44 seconds. I'm going to hit finished here, and then I'm going to go over to my layers and objects. I'm going to turn off or unlock one and turn on the other. So again, we're going to output no for one of these in just a second, but we have to remeasure for the space below our rim. So again, all we have to do is make our little adjustments in our screen, look at our piece, and then this is why I don't like fixed jigs. I can just tap this into place. I love that for me because it's easy. Okay. Again, you're going to hit stop framing, go to next, and it's going to map. I always add at least one row. I'm going to speed that up. It didn't even take 19 seconds for that one. But once it finishes, it's just going to go to the next density or next screen, which is the surface. You can see like I have a little bit of a harder edge, so I'm going to smooth out that one side, and I think that'll work just fine. So I'm going to hit done, and now making sure everything is unlocked, we're going to move that into place. Now you can see that doesn't exactly fit, and because I've already made this a compound vector, I'm going to now edit it. So I'm going to turn off the keep shining. We're going to lock it. This here is a vector, so meaning I'm going to go into the edit screen up here, and I'm going to edit the vectors. I'm just going to highlight and drag all the little dotted pieces I want into place. This is how you edit a vector. Always use these. They're just guidelines you can drag right here from either of the rulers. I'm going to go back into the editing screen and just tap that one over. And you can do that as many times as you need to get everything into place. All right, so remember, I can copy and paste those settings, so I'm totally going to do that, making sure the first one is off and the second one is on. It will again start from the center. Now, could you put this on a rotary? Girl, yes. Am I going to? No, this was just so I didn't throw this thing away. All right, so I'm going to remove this, okay? And this is one thing that a lot of people don't understand about the F2. I'm going to remove this. You can go and run around your house with it, and then I'm going to put it back because I am not worried about placement because the 50 megapixel camera, you can see that took 18 seconds, allows me to adjust. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to turn this all off because we don't need that. And now I'm going to do something different. I'm going to put an image in. And you're like, Sarah, image? Yes, image. Why? Because I've not ever engraved terracotta. So why not do it all? So I'm just going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to turn on the framing. We're going to make sure we like the size of it. See? And we're going to make sure we tippy tap our jig into place, hit stop, and go to next. Second thing, we're going to add a row. We're going to let it do its thing, and we're going to go to the screen. Boop, we're all good. Let's move on. Now, you can see we're going to unlock everything so it continues to move, because should you ever want to engrave another terracotta pot, oh, smack, that doesn't fit. So what are we going to do? We're going to resize it. It's fine. You're okay. We're just going to put that into place. Looks good. Now, look over. Remember, we're going to turn off everything that we don't want to edit. Make sure the output's off. Now, we cannot paste those settings because one is an image with dot duration and one is a vector. So I'm just going to guess. I'm going to guess. Now, I always guess low power. So I can tell you at this point, I'm thinking I need to be somewhere around 70, but I don't really know that for sure. So make sure I don't crack the thing. I'm going to go ahead and start it at 45. Now, once I do this, I am not going to move it. So I've already shared examples and experiments of removing pieces and putting them back in. This, I don't even need to take it out. I'm going to leave everything the same, pop up that power, and burn it again. Now, this is going to get me the color that I want. Can you do this? Yes, you can do this. I haven't had this machine very long, and I've been able to do this. If you want to work on terracotta, you can use these settings. I always recommend you do a material test. But again, I didn't want to throw this away, and I thought it'd look really cute if I light it up. So this terracotta pot, oh, by the way, hit finish and go save this because, yeah, this wasn't saved. I just changed it from another thing. So now that I have this, you can clean it off however you want, but you see how mine has moss in it from a different project? I'm going to take these ridiculously cheap lights and I'm going to turn them on, and I'm going to put this in the back, and then I'm just going to put some earrings in this after I get it lit up. I just pushed it all down. You can see that's on the back now. I just pushed it all down into there, and then you can use regular scissors to cut off the entire rest of these light strands. See, here's my light strand. And if you know how to wire things, you can keep that. But I just cut it off, and then I'm going to put earrings in this. And guess what? That's it. A quick little it's morning project, and I'm going to put some cute little engraved earrings in it. That's it. You can use my settings, but I'd love to hear you and your practice on the F2 with the terracotta. Let me know down below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe for more.